Hello. You just reached MRN Crew Call, presented by Hercules Tires. We're currently tying up phone lines and burning through cell minutes to get you closer to the guys on top of the pit boxes, over the wall, and on your radio dial. Thank you for holding. You are now being connected to your hosts, Tyler Burnett and Kit Cruz.
Thanks for phoning us in this week on MRN Crew Call. This is Kid Cruz. Well, once we got to, okay, there's Kid Cruz. I'm Tyler Burnett, and I'm in for Tony Rizzuti this week. How do you guys do this show? I'm just here.
You know what? Let's start from scratch. Let's just do it the way you envision it. I bet it's going to be fun. We'll mix it up a little bit. We'll try something new.
We're going to have on the show today, and I'm so excited to have this man, TJ Majors, the spotter for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Why? Why are you so excited to have TJ Majors? Like, you're genuinely like, it's almost like you need a fresh change of underwear already. I mean, you're really that excited.
The 88 car had 9 lives in Talladega.
Right.
We can talk about that. He's got some big news. He's going to a new car next year.
Yeah.
As Dale Earnhardt Jr. is leaving, he's going to a different team. We'll talk about that. And
you say he's funny. I've never met the guy, but you say he's funny, right?
He's great on Twitter. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I believe Dale Jr. has some news, right? This week?
Yeah.
A little bit
of news. A little bit of news.
Oh, man. We're going to have a baby Jr. coming here soon. What else we got coming up?
A lot of stuff. Alex Hayden? What are you asking me for? You got the list right there.
Hayden.
You understand that there are no meetings, and my page is actually blank. There's nothing on it. You are the lead. You know all the guests. You got to tell me what's going on.
This is your show, though.
Okay.
I'm just here to
So on this week's Crew Cut, which is what we typically do toward the beginning of the show, I talk to usually a country group or country stars, and we play a little clip. We talk about them, and then we interview them later in the week on NASCAR USA. You're an Ohio boy, right?
Yeah,
so
I love Rascal
Flats. So
I
picked some good old Ohio boys. Rascal Flats. You know where they're from. They're from Columbus.
Yes.
And something else you guys have in common, their favorite football team is probably your favorite football team, right? The Ohio State Buckeyes?
No.
Come on, man.
I'm a Notre Dame fan. The only thing we have in common is we both were drunk last year at their concert in Charlotte, probably.
That's true. That's true. So Rascal Flats, the boys love their Ohio State Buckeyes. We're going to shift gears and talk college football a little bit. So how are you guys feeling about the Buckeyes season so far this year?
Really feel good about it, man. They got, when you have a recruiting class like that, and we actually did a thing for the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer, and we flew back with Coach Urban, so we railed him the whole way home.
Wow.
So we got the inside scoop.
Drop some deets, man. Drop some details. What did you ask him? Were you guys like totally geeking out? Were you trying to maintain your composure?
Well, we're good friends with Urban, so it's just kind of a normal talk, we're just prodding and prying, but he was really open. He really likes the Haskins kid, the receivers coming in, and the running backs, and
he was real happy about me. I'm going out to try out for the team, so he was excited about that as well.
Which position? I'm sorry. H2O specialist.
Specifics aren't really ironed out yet.
But now that Curtis Samuel's gone, we'll just say that there's a spot that Jay could probably fill.
He's at our Panthers, right? We got him here.
That's right.
In Charlotte, yeah.
Yes, sir. Curtis and Cam.
Rarely are they serious. I love those guys. Rascal Flats, I believe spelled with 2 T's, contrary to the graphic there. But did you make the graphic? Did you do that?
No.
Sounds like something you would do. So are you on board now? Are you a Buckeyes fan? You're cheering on the Buckeyes this season, right?
No, they look all right. They got smacked by Oklahoma, who Oklahoma got embarrassed a couple weeks later. So they're okay. I mean, I'm from the state of Ohio. My entire family is an Ohio State fan, and I hate Ohio State. I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I don't know why.
I don't know you anymore.
I do love Rascal Flats, though. They are probably one of my favorite country bands. They are awesome. When they came to Charlotte, they were amazing, and I love them.
We're going to talk more on NASCAR USA. That's our weekend country music show. If you go to mrn.com, click on the stations tab, you can find a radio station near you that plays NASCAR USA and hear more about us, hear more of us talking this weekend. So we're going to shift gears and maybe talk some NASCAR now?
Yeah, let's talk to TJ Majors. He's after the break. It's going to be really fun to talk to him. This is, I almost said the inside line. This is MRN Crew Call. We'll be back after this.
1 out of every 4 batteries will fail this winter. Get yours tested for free during Superstart Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. We'll help determine the life of your battery or the perfect replacement. Plus, take advantage of the mail-in rebates on select Superstart batteries. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, Danica Patrick here. When I have friends and guests at the track who want to hear me drop pearls of wisdom during the race, I send them to Racing Electronics.
Yeah, right back there?
I think so. I didn't, other than hitting a car, I didn't hit anything, but there's a tire down or something.
If you aren't listening to all the action live, you're missing out. Don't forget to rent a scanner or fan vision for the races. Go to racingelectronics.com to pre-rent for great discounts on your scanner and fan vision rentals.
On the racetrack, you can only go as far as your engine can take you. It's the same on the highway. Making a run with the Detroit engine under the hood gives you the industry-leading fuel economy, reliability, and durability your business needs. The Detroit DD13, DD15, and DD16 engine solutions are specifically engineered to make a run as profitable as possible. Don't just want better business solutions, demand them. Learn more at demanddetroit.com.
Tyler, a Robbie Mays from the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show called. He left this message. And he says you're a traitor. You're back with MRN Crew Call.
Yeah, notice I almost dropped the Inside Line there at the end. You can listen to us, or excuse me, watch us, listen to us, whatever you want to do, Friday at noon, the Fantasy Show with Robbie Mays. We're excited to have this guy on, TJ Majors. He's the spotter for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Cup Series. He's also a spotter for Justin Allgaier in the Xfinity Series and Chase Briscoe in the Truck Series.
Wow,
you can follow him on Twitter at TJ Majors. Man, it's been a big week for you. We're happy to have you on here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a quiet week for sure.
I love that. You've had a couple tweets going out. It's been a quiet week. Let's first start before we get into the news side, because we have two angles to talk about for that. But first, let's start with Talladega. Did you guys have 9 cat lives over the weekend at Talladega?
It started to seem like that. I just quit watching when they would start wrecking. I just started closing my eyes because I was pretty sure we were going to be in one eventually, because you don't really make it through Talladega. And most times you miss one big one, you're really lucky, and then I think we missed 3 of them. I mean we got a little damage from the last one. It obviously hurt our car. But we finished the race, and that's a lot that others, didn't accomplish. So that was the goal, to go in there and have a shot at it, and we did. And I think everything went pretty good. Obviously, it's been awesome to win, but with all them wrecks and everything, I was pretty happy to come out of there, rolling. So
yeah.
It was a good weekend.
Let's talk about a situation at Talladega where your eyes were probably wide open, talking about partying in the infield. I know you went down there. Did you take a stroll down the boulevard? And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man. There aren't any safe stories you can share? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I went out there. I had some friends in town, and I went out there. It was pretty early, so I didn't get to see anything really. I mean, I saw more than what I wanted to see, I think, and the things that I can't unsee. But, I did go out there for a little bit. Actually ran into a gentleman that had purchased a shirt off me and thanked him, and he was rather shocked. He turned into the Incredible Hulk looking character, and was really shocked. And it was only about 8:30, so it was pretty early still. But no, it was fun. Talladega Boulevard. I really enjoy going there, because those Talladega race fans are awesome, and they it's just a fun experience. And I saw kids walking through there. I mean, it was early still, but it's just Talladega is just a special place. The fans there will always be something that I always remember. And it's just fun. It makes the experience awesome for even us. I want to go and race there because of the fans. So, it's just a special place, and I really enjoy it.
It's a blast. That was my first time ever going on the boulevard.
I've been there twice. I've only been there twice. True story. First time I went there about 3 years ago, my dad was with me. It was like his bucket list. I literally had to carry my dad back to the RV, back to the coach at the end of the night.
Well, that sounds fun. I'm sure we saw a lot of the same things
yeah.
that I did. So I'm sure we might have had some of the same experiences.
You mentioned NASCAR USA in the first segment, Cruz.
Yeah.
Colt Ford played, but Tim Duggar played before him, and we're walking on the boulevard about midnight. You know, I stayed out a little late Saturday night, and Duggar walks out of a tent with a guitar and starts playing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see that, TJ?
With Duggar.
Yeah.
I also saw the kickball game Duggar had going on Friday too during practice as well. So that was entertaining to watch. They showed these people playing. It was a drinking kickball game in the infield, and they had it on the big screen. We weren't out on the racetrack, so I'm just watching. I'm like, man, it looks like Duggar. Sure enough, it was Duggar. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
No, he's a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just really glad my Buffalo Bills beat his Atlanta Falcons a couple weeks ago, so that was a lot of fun to rub that in.
That's big. That's big. All right, let's get to your big news story. You tweeted out, what was it, Monday, and you also had on your show, you can listen to Door Bumper Clear on DaleJr.com, Dirty Mo Radio. You announced that you are not coming back with the 88 next year, but however, you are going with Joey Logano. Talk us through this decision and looking forward to next year, man.
You know, it was just a decision that I had to make when Dale Jr. announced his retirement. You know, I had to sit down and weigh out the options and figure out what was going to be best for me for the long run. And, you know, I didn't I really, really, really liked working with Alex. And, you know, the 88 car is kind of home to me. You know, I've been there since it started. And those guys are like family to me. And, you know, I've made so many friendships there at Hendrick and stuff, and it was just a really tough decision. You know, I got approached by Joey, and we had worked with each other a few times in the truck series. When he drove Brad's truck, I spotted for him, and we've just been pretty good friends, you know, and the opportunity came up, and, you know, I had to kind of make a decision on what I wanted to do, and I felt like it was just best for me to work with Joey, you know. Alex, I think, is going to win a lot of races as well. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we should have won a couple last year with him. I feel like we had a couple, you know, Phoenix obviously, but there was a couple other races where I feel like we were pretty fast and competitive. So I feel like Alex is going to fill the seat well and come in there and take over. And I don't know. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, no doubt. And then the next big news story for all you Dale Jr. fans watching, he is going to have a baby. Are you going to be Uncle TJ now, or what are you?
Oh man, you know, this is ever since I had my first daughter, I've always wished on my friends, you know, to go through the same experience that you can't really explain to somebody until you have your own. You know, you can't tell somebody what it's like to have a kid until they just got to go through it themselves. And it's something that I've wished for my friends, you know, and close friends to go through. And he's getting ready to go through it. So I'm proud and happy for them. I'm sure I've read a couple of times on Twitter if I was retiring to go be a nanny, because when my first daughter, you know, when my wife went back to work, it was me and her after like 3-4 months or whatever. I had her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at home was me and her. So I've changed a lot of diapers, but it was fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. She's a daddy's girl now, so. And I have a 2-month-old now as well, so we're getting ready to get on the same path with her. So that's going to be interesting again, but it'll be good for him, man. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, the light that kids bring into your life and you know, the experience of it, and it should be good. I'm sure there'll be times when they want to drop Rob over here. So
yeah,
well, we'll see. I mean, I'm happy for him, and it should be a lot of fun for him. But I'm always willing to help.
I haven't followed everything on Twitter this week. I mean, I'm up to speed on a couple of your comments, so I don't know if this question has been asked, but one last opportunity to spot for Junior in the delivery room. Is that going to happen?
I read that. I read that. Someone tweeted me that.
I'm sure they must have.
Yeah, you know, I've been there twice, and I'm good. I think I'll just wait on that one. Maybe it'll be during a race weekend or something, and I'll be gone. But no, it should be fun. I'm really, 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 really excited for him. I knew something was up when he called me and told me you could tell something was going on. And you know, it's hard to keep secrets.
Yeah.
For so long, but no, I'm really happy for him, and they've been wanting this, and you know, I'm glad they're getting ready to go through the experience.
Yeah, so cool. We're so happy that you came on the show today. Go win a race with Junior before the season ends. Go win a championship with Justin Allgaier and win another race with Chase Briscoe. All right, man?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, TJ Majors. You can listen to him on Door Bumper Clear on DaleJr.com on Dirty Mo Radio, and you can listen to him on the Scanner channel if you want.
That's true.
When he spots those
A
three.
few more times.
We'll come back. We'll talk to Alex Hayden. This is Crew Call on MRN.com.
Whatever you drive, wherever you go, Hercules Tires will get you there. Whether you're running on dirt or running a job, our dependable, high-quality tires are the perfect fit for your needs. For unmatched value, selection, and warranty with industry-leading road hazard protection, there's only one choice: Hercules Tires. To learn more, visit HerculesTire.com or call 800-677-9535. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
Looking to add some sizzle to dinner time? How about free sirloins? Log on to CreekstoneFarms.com to get 4 premium Black Angus beef 8-ounce steaks free by using the promo code MRN Steaks with any purchase of $100 or more. Creekstone Farms premium Black Angus steaks are always delicious, juicy, and a great way to add some flair to the family dinner. Use promo code MRN Steaks at CreekstoneFarms.com with any $100 purchase for your offer of free sirloin steaks. Good while supplies last.
For 70 years, Martinsville Speedway has delivered.
A capacity crowd. Why?
It's delivered excitement.
It's a real ding-dong battle, and Petty again.
It's delivered action.
Camden just wrecked Joey Logano.
It's delivered great finishes.
A grandfather clock for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And it will deliver again October 29th as the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series returns to Martinsville Speedway for the first Data 500. Call 877-RACE-TIPS or visit martinsvillespeedway.com today.
Mr. Burnett, Rango the chicken left you a package on your chair. He said you're probably sitting in it right now. You're listening to MRN Crew Call, presented by Hercules Tires.
Man, we did a really good job with these rejoins here today.
Susie's funny this week.
I just found out this morning that I was going to be on the show. I can't believe we got these rejoins ready already.
I found out probably about the same time you did. We're taking it week to week. I think we maybe have 4 shows left after this. We're on the home stretch, baby.
That's right. Alex Hayden, pit reporter for the Motor Racing Network, is on the line. Alex, what's up, man?
Hey, gang, what's going on?
How did you get wrapped up into this nonsense with me and Tyler, of all things? My goodness.
You know, I don't know. It's interesting because Daryl Smith, producer, sent me a note yesterday asking me about coming on the show, and he told me that Tyler was going to be on the show. So I knew about it yesterday. I'm sorry you guys are on the lead, not on the lead lap anymore.
So his graphic says expert golfer, amateur piano player. I like to think of it as kind of the opposite. I think he's an amateur golfer and an expert piano player. He also was a high school quarterback, correct?
Correct.
Aren't you a little short to be a quarterback?
I never knew that.
It was all about the rollout pass. I mean that's how it had to happen. And we laugh about it, but it's true. Everything was a bit of a rollout right, rollout left, or quick pop passes to the tight ends over the middle. But yeah, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
And that was because you couldn't see over your lineman, correct?
Exactly.
That's crazy, man. So twinkle toes on the football field, and then he's tickling the ivories in his spare time. How long have you been playing piano? I love it. What about once a week we get a little YouTube or Twitter video of you playing the piano?
Yeah. You know, it's I've been playing most all my life just for fun. Never really been in any bands. I was in a little jam band in college, but outside of that, it's just for fun, having a good time with it. And I'll hear a song driving down the road, listening to the radio, and I think, you know what, that's a cool song. I haven't heard that in a long time. Let's play that. So that's just kind of how it goes.
Did you take lessons, or was self-taught, or what?
Yeah, all self-taught. My parents, my dad was a music major actually in college at Ball State University in Indiana, and they tried to get me interested in taking lessons and whatnot when I was younger, but I had no interest. I was all about sports, and now that I'm much older, I kind of wish I'd have listened to them a little bit more and taken some lessons, but it's all fun and have a good time with it.
2 big things happened over the weekend, other than Brad Keselowski winning. Alex Hayden made a trip to the Boulevard, East Aboga, in Talladega, correct?
Did.
You, Bagman, and a couple others?
I did. We had a good time. Jeff Striegel, Dave Moody, Mike Bagley, myself, Ryan Horn, producer, program director, I should say, who's producer over the weekend. But, yeah, we had a great time. Saturday night, cruising the Boulevard. Mike Bagley has never done it. As many times as he's been to Talladega, he's never been on the Boulevard. Seriously, it was crazy. So we all just decided, you know what, let's do it. Let's have some fun. I haven't done it in a few years, just because. And it was a good time. I'm not going to lie. Had a good time. I won't disclose any details, but a good time was had by all.
I can't believe Bagman had never been there. Like he's been in the turn position wearing a pumpkin suit at Talladega before, yet he never strolled down the boulevard wearing that suit. That was a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Yeah, but no, I was as shocked as anybody. I would have thought by now, after decades of going to Talladega Super Speedway, he'd have done it, but no. And let me tell you, he made the most of his trip on the boulevard. I'm going to tell you, it was interesting. It was a good time.
You would look normal in that pumpkin suit walking down there. The second thing that happened this weekend, you dropped the puck at the Alabama hockey game. Is that correct? The Alabama Crimson Tide?
Yeah, man, me and you. We had a great time. We were honorary captains for the Crimson Tide hockey team. First of all, who knew Alabama even had a hockey
team? I know, right? The school must have so much money to burn. They're like, what team can we get now? Let's start a hockey team.
And they're pretty good. What are they? Top 25 in the country. So, a pretty good team. They beat up on the Utah Utes. And yes, I did say Utes. They played the Utah Utes, and Tyler and myself were honorary captains. Had a great time. I'm still a little upset that we lost the in-between period shootout with a couple of guys he pulled out of the stands, but we'll get them next time.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, going into Kansas, we're going to play the game here. I guess you and I are matching up again on 5-on, 5-off, so best of luck to you. But before we take the break, should we ask a real NASCAR question, I guess?
Yeah, let's do it.
Going into Kansas, who doesn't make the cut? I think two are pretty obvious right now, but...
You know, I think the two that are obvious, that's no question. I'm concerned about Kyle Busch. I really am. And not because they're going to be bad at Kansas. He's run well there. I just don't necessarily think this team's going to be ready for this race as far as the pressure goes. They're going to have a good race car, but once the green flag flies, there's an awful lot riding. This is a team that expects to not only go deep in the playoffs, but win championships. And now that they find themselves behind the eight ball just a bit, how big is what I call the pucker factor? I mean, how tight is this team going to be? Are they going to be able to be their normal loose racing team selves that show up every week and have good success, or are they going to be behind the eight ball because there's extra pressure? Kyle Busch is going to feel some pressure. The pit crew's going to feel some pressure every time they come down the pit lane. And specifically in this race, if it comes down to a late race pit stop, I'm a little concerned. I got to be honest with you, because this is a team that while they're good, I'm just not 100% believer in them right now as far as being able to perform on the bright lights and the high pressure. So I maybe I'm wrong about that, but Kyle Busch is a driver right now and a race team overall that I'm a little bit concerned about.
Should be a good one. The Hollywood Casino 400 on Sunday. Now our 5-on, 5-off has to do with casino games. So that we'll have that after the break. Alex, are you sitting next to your piano right now?
I am not.
All right, well, can you go into your room and then coming into the next break, you can play little tunes for us on the phone?
A little ditty?
Yeah, do that.
Rejoin music. Putting a lot of pressure on him, man.
It's MRN Crew Call. We'll be back with 5-on, 5-off next.
O'Reilly.
1 out of every 4 batteries will fail this winter. Get yours tested for free during Superstart Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. We'll help determine the life of your battery or the perfect replacement. Plus, take advantage of the mail-in rebates on select Superstart batteries. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hi, this is Joey Meyer, championship spotter, adequate pilot, and co-host of MRN Motorsports Monday, presented by Outback Steakhouse. Join Woody King and I every Monday at noon on MRN.com as we debate the biggest stories in NASCAR.
Back for a year again is Kyle Petty. I always laugh when we talk about a race car driver designing a race car track. Let me do it. Oh, there it was. I just designed one. Woo, I made a circle.
Log in every Monday at noon or anytime on demand at MRN.com for MRN Motorsports Monday, presented by Outback Steakhouse.
So what are your favorite drivers really thinking?
We'll tell you each weekday on NASCAR Today, midday.
Getting married has been incredible. I wish I had figured all this out sooner.
Get the latest news from the sport and the opinions of NASCAR's biggest stars.
Changing over to Ford will open up some opportunities and possibilities and some just pure potential for the team.
That's NASCAR Today, midday. Weekdays on the Motor Racing Network.
Time now for Motor Racing Network's #1 game show. The game where MRN talent prove their mettle against the unshakable Kid Cruz to see if they've truly earned the right to sit atop the pit box or if they're simply a tool. It's 5 on, 5 off on MRN Crew Call.
We can't wait for this. The talent is Alex Hayden, if you want to call him talented. He is a talented pianist, though. But while we do this, I think Alex is on the line. We're going to have him play a little Journey here for us while I read this spot from our friends at Creekstone Farms. Add some sizzle to the family dinner with 3 sirloins. Head to creekstonefarms.com and use promo code MRN Steaks to score 4 free premium black Angus beef, 8-ounce sirloins with any purchase of 100 or more. That's MRN Steaks at creekstonefarms.com for your free sirloins. That is so beautiful. That's the best promo read we've ever had on this show.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's great. All right, we're going to play a little 5 on 5 off. Like I said, casino games. All
Put
right?
him on hold or something. Don't let him cheat. Usually they feed these guys the answers.
Daryl, you putting them on hold, I guess? Is that how we're doing it? Okay.
Well, don't let him hear me on hold.
Here we go.
I'm always suspicious. Yes.
You have
let's
5 questions here.
Okay.
Number 1.
We got 45 seconds on the clock.
Ready, go. How many cards are in a 6-deck shoe used for Spanish 21?
Wow, 183.
183. All right. In craps, what role is a Little Joe from Kokomo?
What role?
Yes.
7.
What do the numbers on a roulette wheel 1 through 36 add up to?
1 through 36? I have to do math like that fast?
Yep.
578.
578.
Yeah, that's too much.
How many players can you play at a standard dice table at one time?
5.
Blackjack is my favorite game of all time. At what point is a dealer forced to stop taking cards?
Wait, run that by me again. At what?
At what point is the dealer? What time?
Oh, what
is
number?
Yeah, what number does he have to stop
I
taking
get
cards?
17.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's high. I think it's later.
Okay.
I think it's earlier than that.
Here we go. We got our 5.
Wow. I'm confused just listening to you, dude.
This is tough. This is a tough one right here, and the tiebreaker is even better. All right. Is Alex Hayden back on the line now?
I'm back.
Hopefully he'll read them better and much smoother the second time around for you, Alex.
Now, Alex Hayden plays a little casino games every once in a while when we go to Dover, Pocono, and on the cruise that we were on in the off season.
Yeah, a little.
So,
I dabble.
Here we go. Let's put 45 seconds on the clock for Alex Hayden, and it starts right now. How many cards are in a 6-deck shoe used for Spanish 21?
That's what I did. That's what I said.
330.
In craps, what role is a Little Joe from Kokomo?
Little Joe from Kokomo is double 4s.
Okay. What do the numbers on a roulette wheel 1 through 36 add up to?
Good Lord. 712.
Wow. How many players can you play at a standard dice table at one time?
12.
And blackjack is my favorite game. I know you know how to play it, Alex. At what point is a dealer forced to stop taking cards? What number?
16.
Oh, this is going to be tight right here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close, and I blew that last question.
Oh, you're going to have to let me do some math.
I know. This is tight.
Hold on a second.
Okay, I'll let you do that. The craps question, David Hyatt would be very disappointed in both of you, I believe.
Well, since I don't play craps.
I've never played craps. I love roulette. I only play roulette exclusively.
I'm a roulette guy, too, but I don't stand there and add up all the numbers.
Daryl,
right?
Daryl, the double fours question,
Okay,
that would be 8. That would be 8 for
we're all
Alex.
set.
Why don't you actually start reading the question?
Okay, here we go.
Reading them back. And
Number 1, how many cards are in a 6-deck
Gosh.
shoe used for
There we
Spanish 21? Kid Cruz said.
183.
And Alex said.
330.
The answer is
288.
Yes. And who wins that one?
Alex.
Oh,
Alex!
man.
Oh. In craps, what role is a little Joe from Kokomo? Kid Cruz said
7.
Alex said
4.
And the answer was
4.
Oh.
He said double 4s.
Yeah, we need to go to the replay on that one.
He said double 4s. That's 8, isn't it?
What?
I did say double 4s. I'll be honest about that.
But wouldn't that be, there's 2 dice, so wouldn't it be a 4 and a 4?
I don't know.
Wow, who's running this game?
Let's see how it plays out here. We'll go back to that one.
Supervisor?
What do the numbers on a roulette wheel 1 through 36 add up to? Kid Cruz said
578.
Alex said
712.
That's the one where you had to go to the math. What is it?
666. Alex Hayden.
Oh! Might not even matter. How many players can you play at a standard dice table at one time? Kid Cruz said
5.
Alex said
12.
Alex wins again. What's the answer?
16.
16 points. So we got, 3-2 right now. Blackjack. At what point is a dealer forced to stop taking cards? Kid Cruz answer.
17.
And Alex's answer.
16.
Alex gets this
No,
one.
you got that one
Nailed
right.
it.
The
17.
answer.
Oh, did?
is
Okay,
17.
cool. There we go.
So what is that, a tie?
Well, if there's a
You know what? That's
dispute,
right. Yeah,
it's
dealer
3 to
must hit
2
on
or 4 to
16.
1.
Dealer
so
must hit on 16, so I screwed that
It was
one up.
4-1. If you gave me the dice question, which was debatable, he would still win 3-2. So
correct.
It's amazing that all of this math has completely destroyed you and Daryl. You have no idea what's going on here. But Alex wins. Congratulations. I don't mind losing to Alex Hayden.
That's unreal. Let's hope this weekend at Kansas the math doesn't get screwed up for a lot of these guys. Like that happened.
Yeah, I should have did a better job with this. So that was too high a numbers.
Lord,
for
that
me.
was my head hurts now.
Wow.
Nice control of the game there, Dink Winkendale.
Well, if you want to play some music here, no, just thanks, Alex, for coming on the show. We'll talk to you this
thank you.
weekend.
All right, guys, take care.
All right, take it easy. Pretty good, man. He's a lucky dude. He should be hitting up the Hollywood Casino at Kansas Speedway this weekend.
I know, that was
Especially
pretty
if
good.
he loves roulette, dude. I scored enough to buy an expensive watch the last time I played roulette at that casino.
Where's the watch?
I left it at home, actually. It's in the glass case, but I should have worn it in honor of the show today.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Is Tony coming back next week?
I am always the last to know everything about this show, so don't ask me. If not, you'll be here, and it'll be fun. 4 more shows to go, and yeah, we're down to the last 4, so hopefully you can come back and join me for at least one more.
Thanks for TJ Majors coming on the show today. That was awesome to have him. Also, great to have Alex. Nice piano playing there. That was pretty cool. Our producer, Daryl Smith. Robbie doing the graphics, Robbie Mays. Thanks so much for having me on this week. It was fun. MRN Crew Call next week. What are we, noon?
You've been listening to MRN Crew Call, presented by Hercules Tires. Stream us every Wednesday at noon on MRN.com or on the MRN app. MRN Crew Call is also available on demand in the MRN.com Media Center, on our Facebook page, on YouTube, or download it through iTunes or Google Play. MRN Crew Call is a production of the Motor Racing Network. Goodbye.